All right, thanks, Maureen. Women in Guatemala creating and starting their own businesses using what they know. These photos you're looking at here are from the Lakewood nonprofit Friendship Bridge. Its goal is to help women find their own solutions to poverty. And Lori Ober, Deputy Director of Development for Friendship Bridge, is here to tell us all about this. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
So first, give us a little background on Friendship Bridge. What is it?
Well, Friendship Bridge was founded about 14 years ago. The founders had traveled to Guatemala and saw such a great need. So we have been providing microcredit loans and education to women in Guatemala for about 14 years. The loans average, they're very small. They average about $250, and then the women form what's called a trust bank, and they average in size for about 15 to 20 members. So they guarantee each other's loans. So if one of the women doesn't pay, then the other women have to pay for her. But the incredible thing is we have such a high rate of return. We have a 99% return rate on our loans. I mean, these women take the money, invest it into their businesses to usually grow a business. They're able to generate enough income to feed their children, send their children to school. It really is very empowering and changes their lives.
We're looking at some of the pictures there. Why women in particular?
You know, it's a great question. Around the world, this kind of lending, microcredit, small business loans, is focused on women because the research shows that they invest it back into their families. Men often spend the money, you know, and I don't want to paint this with a broad stroke, but the research does show men will spend the money on alcohol, cigarettes. Women invest all of it back into their families so that their children have better nutrition, so their children can go to school. That's really where their focus is.
So what kind of businesses are we talking about that you guys help them start up?
Yeah, well, it really runs the gamut. There's a lot of agriculture. They do a lot of textiles. This scarf is actually made by one of our clients. You know, everything you'd see in your own community. Some of them have small grocery stores. There's even one client who has a motorcycle repair business. So it really runs the gamut.
You know, a lot of times we have different organizations that help out different parts of the world. There's really need everywhere. Yeah. Why specifically Guatemala?
Well, again, the founders saw such a great need there. I think, you know, I say, why not anywhere in this world? There's so much suffering. There's more than 1 billion people in this world living in poverty. Guatemala is not that far from us. It's just below Mexico. It's one of the poorest countries in Central America, has one of the highest rates of malnutrition and illiteracy, and so little goes so far. When you think about a $250 loan changing the life of a woman, her family, her children, and then the impact on the next generation is even greater.
It's great to see you guys helping out to make them more self-sufficient, essentially. Real quickly, we have about 20 seconds left. You have an event coming up for those who might be interested in learning more about Friendship Bridge?
Yes, there's lots of opportunities to get involved in Friendship Bridge. You can find out more information on our website, friendshipbridge.org. Our event is on April 11th at Mile High Station from 6 to 10. It's a great way to get introduced to the organization, find out more ways to get involved. We'll have a Guatemalan market. We'll be selling goods like this. So we'd love to have people come and see what we're all about.
All right, that's awesome. April 11th?
April 11th at Mile High Station from 6 to 10. There's more information on our website.
And we have a link to that website actually on our website, thedenverchannel.com. Just go there, click on the big red TV button, and we'll put a link there. Lori, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be right back with our final recipe of the morning.